guys, Ash here coming at you today in Raid Shadow Legends. Did my voice just kind of crack in my 40s here? Hey guys, Ash here coming at you today in Raid Shadow Legends.
That one didn't age quite so well.
Welcome to the video, guys. Glad to have you chilling with me a little bit today, talking about some rare champions. We don't have a lot of rare spotlights nowadays here on the channel. They just don't release that many compelling rares, although I will say, I feel like this year has been a bit better than years past in Raid. I mean, we have, in my opinion, one of the best rare supports ever added to the game. I think I mean that. I don't want to be too hyperbolic, but I mean, Tree Shield Knot has the double revival. You know, he's got the increased defense, he's got the heal. So yeah, I think that Tree Shield Knot was probably the best rare added in years to this game. Other than that, though, have there really been that many good ones? You guys have been telling me to really give more love to Odichai. Maybe I'll look into him a little bit. Well, of course I will for the Champion Guide YouTube channel as well. But more recently, we have a demon spawn. We have Petrifya Rockroot.
Just put up your hand and say it.
Petrifya.
Here she is in all her glory. You know, she has the demon spawn rare aesthetic, if you will, right? She actually looks kind of cool, though. I mean, she's kind of freaky. Like, where's the eyes? Where's the nose? I see your mouth, but where's the rest of you? Did you forget?
Some people like to stay faceless in here.
That animator was like, I'm not going to work next week. Just to deal with what you got. That's the face, guys.
I have to go back to work now.
So what does she do? First of all, her base stats are what you'd expect from a rare, basically, right? Is she really better than Frozen Banshee? That's going to be the question of today's video, and we're going to find out, damn it. We're going to find out. We're going to compare the two. I'm going to burn some gems in quick battle clan bosses, just trying out different comps with each champion. I figured that might be fun. Something that we haven't done before, but something that I've been kind of experimenting a little bit on my own with. Anyway, Flynn Tail is a 2-time hitter. Each hit has a chance of placing the weak version of decreased defense. If they're under poison sensitivity, we get a chance at placing the big version, albeit a 35% chance, although 40% with sniper, and it's on both hits, so it's actually not that bad. On the A2, it's an AoE ×2 on a 3-turn cooldown. I like that. First hit, 100% chance of placing the weak version of decreased attack. Second hit, placing the big poison. Okay, I really like that ability. On the A3, I do wish it was the big version of decreased attack, but am I being greedy for a rare champion? A little bit, maybe. Rot Pulse on a 4-turn cooldown is a 3-time at random. Each hit has a 40% chance when booked, 45 with sniper, of placing a poison sensitivity for 2 turns. If all hits land on the same target, also places a big version of poison for 2 turns. Again, being a little nitpicky here, but we wish this was on a 4-turn cooldown. We also have accuracy in all battles by 30. So I can see what you guys were talking about in terms of having a very enticing kit. I have to be real with you guys. Really quick refresher on what Frozen Banshee does. She's got the poison on the big version on the A1, if the target's under poison sensitivity. She's got, is that on each hit? It is on each hit. Each hit, 100% chance of placing the big poison, provided they're under poison sensitivity. That's really good. And then Phil's turn meter on the A2. She shuts that off, usually on Clan Boss anyway. And then just the poison sensitivity on the A3. So the rest of the kit is worse. Her poison sensitivity is on a 3-turn cooldown, though. Ooh, it's close. We're going to have to test this out. We're going to test this out, guys. But I want to ask, like, a real honest question with you guys, too. Besides early game, are either of these champions worth getting super excited about? I hate to be a hater, but I feel like they've added a lot of good champions, you know, over the years, you know, who we have access to, you know, who are all free, you know. A lot of the good ones are freebies too, you know. And Poison's kind of fallen a little bit out of like endgame meta, certainly for Clan Boss, for Demon Lord. So my question to you guys is, are you excited about this? Even regardless of Frozen Banshee, who's better? Are you excited about this rare? You know, if they had released her 3 years ago, 4 years ago, I think I'd be pretty excited about her. I really would. I recommend a lot of people invest in her. But nowadays, I don't know. It's hard as a content creator to say,
yes, absolutely, go max her out.
When, you know, you can probably do a lot better in minimal amount of playtime in this game. So I guess there's a give and a take. I'm not saying she's trash or anything like that. Same thing with Frozen Banshee. I just think that, you know, both of them have been a bit power crept. Okay, I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me burn through an all-rare Dragon 25 team. Actually, we have, what, a bunch of magic affinity? I take that back. Let's go Dragon 24, and I'll come back to you guys when we get to the actual dragon. Dragon 24 Spirit, right? It is. Let's go Dragon 24. Come back to you when we get to the dragon. Just do a quick little damage check, see her in action. Be right back. All right, guys, here we go against the dragon. So it took us 4 or 5 minutes, but hey, it's an all-rare team. We have the lineup, the starting lineup. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Fleshmonger weighing in at 450 pounds on your left. And then we have Petrifya, the woman of the hour. And then we have Graybeard in the middle, weighing in at what? Maybe 360 pounds. And then we have Kale weighing in at 170 pounds. And then we have Reliquary Tender, which, you know, we don't say the women's weight here on the channel, guys. Who do we think I am? Huh? Even though we did we give weight? No, we didn't give weight for her. Okay, anyway, we're at the dragon. I digress. I'll show you the build in just a moment here as well, in case you have this champion. In the meantime, I'm going to pull up on good old hellhades.com. I'm going to see how they rank this champion who I can't pronounce her name, which is pretty embarrassing.
It's nothing new, actually. We've come across this situation before.
But that's status quo here on this mediocre YouTube channel. Petrifya. I search it in Google and it comes up petrification rate.
Did you ever think about going back to school?
Oh gosh, Ash, you're killing yourself here, man. Come on, come on. All right, what do they give her? Well, let's see the dragon fall. You guys have never seen this before. The dragon die. Get excited, guys.
Get ready for explosion, we rolling.
Here we go. The dragon is dead. I wonder if there was like a YouTube video way back in the infancy of Raid Shadow Legends that they killed the dragon for the first time and it was like a massive celebration.
Only you.
Petrifya puts out almost as much as Kale. Not bad. Fleshmonger. By the way, Fleshmonger's great DPS and he brings his own buffs and he's an AoE decreased defense champion. So, you know, she outdamaged him and she's up there with Kale, which is substantial because Kale also has an AoE and the poison. So I'm pretty impressed in those numbers. On hellhades.com, they give her... I can't see the overall grade since they updated the UI, at least on my PC. But they give a Dragon 3.5, Ice Golem 3.5, and Clan Boss 4-star. So 1.9 multiplier on the A1, 2-time hitter, and a 2 multiplier on the A2, again, a 2-time hitter there as well. A 2.1 on the A3, which is a 3-time hitter. I don't know, for a double hitter, and then a triple hitter on the A3, you could almost make the case going Giant Slayer, but I'm not that crazy. I'm sticking with the War Master. I'm actually going to hold on to that toxic weapon that I pulled too from a stage 24 raid there.
Anyway, like I was saying.
All right, let me show you the build really quickly here. I tried to build her and Frozen Banshee as similar as I possibly could, just for comparison purposes. We have them both at the same speed, 203. I did build her with 100% crit rate, although in Clan Boss and in Dragon, for that matter, survivability is imperative. So I tried to stack as much defense as I could. I didn't really worry a lot about attack. And then again, HP is okay. 426, so more than enough accuracy for anywhere that you'd want to ever use this champion, right? And again, I don't mean to sound like such a hater on She and Frozen Banshee. I think they're super valuable, again, in the early game in Clan Boss progression. And I got to remember that there are still thousands and thousands of new players downloading Raid every day. Shout out to you if you're one of them, by the way. All right, Masteries. Blessings, I mean, I would go with Phantom Touch. I don't have any Awakening here. Masteries, I kept it really, really simple. I went down support. I think the most important, arguably, Masteries on this champion are going to be Sniper, Master Hexer, and War Master, but definitely Sniper and Master Hexer, especially considering the 4-turn cooldown on the poison sensitivity ability, right? Okay, let's go ahead and try her out on some random Clan Boss teams, right? Did I show you the whole build? Did I even talk about her sets that she was in? No. My bad, guys. I have her in Double Perception and Cruel, okay? I have Accuracy on the banner, crit damage on the amulet, HP on the ring. I would definitely go defense on the amulet instead if she was dying. I have speed on the boots. I have defense percentage on the chest, which does not scale very well at 848 here, but we need defense for old school Clan Boss. Remember back in the day when, you know, not everybody was running unkillable teams and you really cared about your defense. I'm sure a lot of you are still in that same boat, but it feels like distant memory for yours truly. So there it is. She's built to like do a little bit of damage on top of, you know, what she's bringing in. But to be clear though, again, her damage is basically coming from the poison sensitivity potential of this champion. Okay, Demon Lord, old school, guys. Let's do a quick comp here. Let's just go. Should I go Nightmare? I mean, they're all spirit. It's all a good affinity. Let's go Nightmare. I don't know. Let's start with Brutal. No, let's start with Hard. I haven't attacked Hard. Taco, what are you doing, Taco? Why are you messing around over here in Hard, bro? All right, we'll go Hard with Taco. Now that we made fun of him, we're going to do the same thing. I'm just going to throw him in a random team. I threw another Poisoner on there. You know what? I have 2 poison sensitivity champions. That's not really fair, is it? Let's put, I don't know, let's put Iron Brago on there, right? If we're going to go all defense, let's go, or if we're going to kick it old school, let's kick it old school. What do you say? Need this team to survive a little bit. Hey guys, am I the only one? I was gonna cut this.
Damn.
But then I'm like, am I the only one who I wish there was a filter that it didn't, I wish there was a way to turn off filtering based on the stars, the ascensions, and the awakenings, and the empowerments, excuse me. It's just like, it's too hard to find champions nowadays, I feel like, you know? And I feel the same way on my mini account before. You're like, yeah, when you have 1 million champions, Ash, when you're so dirty, pay to win. But no, it's not that. I mean, come on, man. Obviously, I could sort by faction. I'm gonna keep you guys here painfully to help with my viewer retention. I mean, so you guys can see how awful this is, right? So let's go with Iron Brago. Dude, okay, I can't do this to you anymore. I'll be right back.
Thank you, God.
For a second there, I thought he was a thought he was a barbarian and not an orc. My bad. It's been a while since I've visited my man. Is he built? Yeah, sure. We'll take it. All right, his passive is actually going to be great because it's going to help out. And what is his hair? I'm so sorry, guys. I haven't shaved. I haven't combed my hair in forever.
I like your hair.
This is actually fun. A fun element from a creator standpoint that I never even thought about quick battle. We can get instant gratification. So she scores 13 million damage. The team put out 66 million. Now let's throw in Frozen Banshee. 1366. What she puts out is really not that important. It's what, let me find Frozen Banshee. Be right back. All right, here's Frozen Banshee. There's obviously, it's a bit anecdotal. There's a little RNG involved with any clan boss battle. These are not speed tuned or anything like that. A lot less damage overall and less damage from Frozen Banshee. Interesting, guys. Let's run it one more time. Do you have to wait this? Okay, basically the same. Okay, let's just, sample size here. This is very scientific. Let's go one more time. One more time here and see 66. Is it the same? A little bit less, but still better. Huh. I honestly didn't expect that. Just reading the kits, I kind of thought that Frozen Banshee was going to be the same, if not maybe a little bit better. Let's go to Brutal. Same thing, same team. I didn't even check everybody else's damage. How's the rest of the team doing here? Ooh, not bad, right? Nishak, by the way, is putting out around 10 million. Iron Brago, dude, he's like, get on the back, everybody. Iron Brago, 18 mil, bro. But still, Petrifya is actually 54 million, 13 herself. Now Frozen Banshee, same team, same build, 100% crit rate, same speed, same accuracy. Well, not the same exactly. She's a couple points lower, but 50 and 15 mil. So this time she did more damage, but less overall. Is that correct? Look at me wasting gems because my memory can't handle 20 seconds. 52, 13. Okay. So that was kind of mixed results there on that difficulty. Let's make our way up to Nightmare. And do it again. Petrifya is going to be 7 million and 30 damage. Frozen Banshee. You know what the awful thing is, guys? You know what the freaking most awful thing about this is, guys? 38 and 10, way better. Man, I'm such a moron. I have a bunch of clan boss keys in my inbox. I wasted all these gems. Be right back. Actually, stay with me. Helping my viewer retention. As my inbox, look at how cluttered and awful it is, guys. Look at it. Look at it, man. And look at all these stupid keys that are just sitting there, gonna expire in 44 days. That means I've held on to them for 56. All right, let's go back. Now let's actually use our keys here. So that was surprising though. The tables turned and Frozen Banshee did much better in Nightmare. Let's try Ultra Nightmare. I'm gonna do 2 runs because now I have the keys and get a really good sample size. 3 million. Okay, 8 to 17.9 and 3.2. And again, we're gonna do it. 17,932. 17,546. Okay. The moment of truth here. Okay. More damage with Petrifya. She would beat both of Frozen Banshee's runs. And then more damage again. So oddly enough, I don't know, we have the keys now. We have the keys now. Let's just do it one more time. Make sure I wasn't seeing things or whatever here in Nightmare. Petrifya is 8,037,000. 837. One more time. Why not? We've got the keys. 1039. That's impressive. That's impressive. My clan's gonna be like, what was Ash doing, man? What is he doing? Ooh, a lot less. Okay, I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna say, definitively, based on my anecdotal research, I'm gonna say that she's better than Frozen Banshee. Petrifya is better than Frozen Banshee. There it is. So what does that mean? Do I invest it? Do I advise you invest in her?
Please, please, please.
Yeah, I think I do. I think I do if you're working on a clan boss progression, especially if you have both of these champions, or you just want a good damage dealer, poison damage dealer who pairs well with other poisoners out there in the game. I think she's definitely worth investing in, and I guess, again, based on this information, and considering she's bringing the decreased attack as well, you know, on the AoE, I think she's better than Frozen Banshee, and I would advise you guys invest. Just don't expect to probably be running a lot of her in the late game anywhere. However, there's going to be new content coming into the game. Did you hear? It's going to be bigger than Doom Tower update. So perhaps we'll have more use cases for A, poison teams, which I would love. I feel like poison teams have fallen off a bit other than combust teams, you know? And B, we could have more use case for rare champions in the game. The equivalent of like more rare secret room type content, right? That's rare only. So who knows? I would hold on to this champion at the very least, put her in the vault, because she could become incredibly viable for some players out there with new content if it's rare restrictive or if poison takes that boost. Guys, we're going to end the video there. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care, guys.